having a dividend policy is quite important in a company. So a dividend policy is just an agreement that a chunk of the shares or a chunk of the profit is going to be shared as dividends to the shareholders. Now I remember I had this music school, and this is before I knew about dividend policies. So I had a music school that was very successful, had some famous people that studied there, and I was a 40% shareholder right at the beginning of it. And later on I went down to being a 20% shareholder. But what used to happen was all of the other shareholders were kind of music enthusiasts and really loved the school. I was more of an investor, and what happened was every year we would have an annual general meeting where all the shareholders would get together and they would talk about how the last year was, what the plans are for next year and all that sort of stuff, and we would get round to the topic of profits. And the conversation would be sort of who would like dividends, and my hand would shoot up, and then who would like new pianos, and everybody else's hand would shoot up. And lo and behold, we'd have new pianos. In fact, when I got involved in the school, it was a 6,000 square foot school in the centre of London, and when I left it was a 12,000 square foot school in the centre of London. So they doubled in size over the period of time that I was in there, and actually it generated 2 million of profit in the period that I owned it as well. And I didn't get a single penny of dividends from that 2 million of profit. So having a dividend policy is really important. It puts a stake in the sand that says, we're going to run this business for the benefit of shareholders. And by the way, if you still want to buy the pianos, you can still issue a dividend, have it sitting there as a shareholder's loan, so it's money that's owed to you, and still use the cash to buy pianos and deal with the dividend later on. It's just a recognition that the shareholders are going to get their share of the profits. So dividend policy, really important.